Hello again and welcome back. Methods in Calculus, A-level further maths, show that the integral of a log x squared plus 9 plus b arc10 x over 3 plus c, where c is an arbitrary constant and a and b are constants to be found. So, and that's for 4 marks, part A, and B hence show that the mean value of some function of x over the interval 0, 3 is 1 6 log 2 plus 1 over 18 pi for 3 marks. So total 7 marks. So let's do the math and let's go after these marks. So the first thing that we need to do is to separate the fraction. Once we've done that, we're good to go. So split the fractions and let's get started. So I have some function of x, so let's get cracking. So some function of x is equal to x over x squared plus 9. So x over x squared plus 9, and of course plus 2 over x squared. Whoops, that should be x squared plus 9. And I've split the fractions. Now I'm going to integrate, of course, each part. So I've got the integral of x over x squared plus 9. So let's do that. So the integral of x over x squared plus 9 dx, oops, that doesn't look like a 9. Let's make it more acceptable. Dx is equal to, and that will give me k log of x squared plus 9 plus c. K log x squared plus 9, and of course plus c. And that will be equal to, well, that will give me a half log, because we take this part, half log of x squared plus 9 plus c. A half log x squared plus 9 plus c. So that's the required form of the integration, or using the required form of the integration. And then I'm going to integrate the second split fraction, which is 2 over x squared plus 9. So 2 over x squared plus 9 dx is equal to, well, that will give me k, and that's arc 10, using the required form of the integration of x over 3 plus c, of x over 3 plus c. And that will give us 2/3, because of course 2 and a 3 there, that will give us 2/3. Let's extend the page. That will give us 2/3 arc 10 x over 3. Arc 10 of x over 3, and plus c. And I've got my two required integrals, so therefore I can say that the integral of x plus 2 over x squared plus 9, x plus 2 over x squared plus 9 dx is equal to, and then we're going to add the two integrals together, which is a half log of x squared plus 9, a half log of x squared plus 9, and plus 2/3 arc 10 x over 3 plus c. And that's 4 marks. Now part B, so let's make sure that we label it. So that's part A. And part B, it says Hence show that the mean value of some function of x over the interval 0 and 3 is 1/6 log 2 plus 1 over 18 pi. So part B now, part B, we're going to use or put in the required limits. So the limits, of course, is 3 and 0. And we need to make sure that we substitute in everything to what we just found. So some function of x dx is equal to, and we're going to put in, what was it, a half log x squared plus 9, a half log of x squared plus 9, and plus, oops, that doesn't look like a 9, let's go back on that. Excuse my writing, x squared plus 9, and of course plus 2/3 arctan x over 3, and we don't need to worry about the plus c. So x over 3, and the limits of 3 and 0. Just tidy that x over 3 up. Doesn't look, just write it as normal. Just x over 3. And yeah, with our limits of 3 and 0. So we substitute that in, and what do we get? Well, we end up with a half log 18, a half log of 18, a half log 18 plus 2/3 arctan plus 2/3 arctan, and when we substitute it, we're going to get 3 over 3 because x is equal to 3. 3 over 3, and then minus, well, extend our page, minus, we're going to have a half log 9, plus 2/3 arctan 0, plus 2/3 arctan 0, because when we substitute in 0, that's what we're going to be given. And that will give us, when we tidy that up, that will give us a half log of 18 over 9, plus 2/3 arctan 3 over 3, plus 2/3 of arctan 3 over 3. Yeah, and so we end up with a half log 2 half log 2 plus pi over 6. So that gives us a half log 2, 18 over 9, plus 2/3 arctan 3 over 3, which is pi, we can call that pi over 6. Now, the mean value, because it does say in the question, and I'm conscious of time, the mean value of some function x over the interval 0 and 3 is that, so I've got to show that using the mean value, or mean value now is equal to, and I've got to substitute in the correct form of the mean value, so that's 1 over 3 minus 0 times what you have, which is a half log 2 plus pi over 6. And that will give us 1/6 log of 2 plus pi over 18. Plus pi over 18. Plus pi over 18. And that's it for 7 marks.